guess you're probably right now that I think about it. In the end, I'm just pulling the same crap here that I did to her back in Phantasma, aren't I? I know she's not weak or naive. She could have handled this. Man, she ain't gonna be happy when I get back and tell her.
Great. It's just like I thought. I'm glad you finally figured things out. Be honest and apologize. Oh, and make sure to get her something good to eat, too.
Yeah. I never am gonna understand a woman's heart, am I?
Maybe not. But that doesn't mean she's not hoping for you to make at least a little progress. Opportunity knocks, so why not take this chance to show her she can put some faith in you for once?
Hey, just how much do you know? And what's that got to do with what we were talking about?
Alright, now that I've gotten a glimpse of Onion Priest's resolve, we're going to hang with him until the end, no matter how things turn out.
Hey, can I ask you something? Your partner forgave you, and you even found a way forward all your own. Why try and throw it all away now? No, you know it doesn't work like that. You know these things aren't just temporary. Don't tell me. The reason you're looking out for me, the reason you're respecting our oath is... Is that so? Then I guess I'll take your considerations to heart, if nothing else. Maybe it's a little late for me to say this, but I get the feeling that you and I can come to understand each other.
Well, I don't see why not. But there are still things that neither of us can afford to back down on. As long as you're fine with that, then I'll be glad to have you.
Yeah. Likewise, Kevin.
Nice to see you again. We're just dropping by to say hello.
Oh, it's you two.
Miss Rain, how wonderful to see you again. And so soon after saying our farewells.
Kevin, Rufus, we must have just missed each other at the Hammam, huh?
Probably, yeah. We've been on a pretty tight schedule lately.
Promise we meant to say hi, but we had a reservation to get to. For lunch, you see.
I believe introductions are in order, Your Highness. It is an honor to make your acquaintance.
Likewise. I'm Gita Osval, daughter of Grand Prince Salman of Elsheim. And this is my bodyguard, Najee Berka.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Father Kevin, Sir Rufus. Or perhaps you would prefer I call you Sir A.
Now.
I beg to differ. We were almost certainly in her care. I'm Leslie Lam, a director affiliated with Kowloon Pictures.
Oh? Talk about a crowd.
Yeah, long time no see, Swin, Nadia. And I suppose it's been a while since I've seen you three as well. Wait a sec. Are you Lapis? No way! You're even cuter than I thought you'd be!
The oasis is simply the result of a combination of factors. In order to have the same happen elsewhere, however, the area would need to meet the same specifications, both geographical and otherwise. Unfortunately, Your Majesty, I must ask that you not attempt a recreation.
Well, that was riveting. Can't wait to see that new film of yours, by the way.
Your Highness, everyone, I look forward to working together in the future. I am unsure of how much longer we'll be staying in the city, but if you find yourselves in need of aid, please feel free to visit us at our inn.
I'm afraid we're in much the same position, but I appreciate your offer nonetheless.
Personally, I mean to stick around for a few days, so I'd be more than happy to chat.
I'll probably be busy gathering material, but if anything important comes up, just give me a ring, okay?
You guys said you still have the number Aaron gave you, right? Do you want my orb mail too?
Yeah, totally. We're not all that impressive. Though we did work pretty hard on that last set you saw.
The choreography was inspired by the events of last year, actually.
Man, you really don't hold back, do you? By the way, I know the AC is on, but it's really freaking hot in here. Are you trying to give me heat stroke?
Relax, Maxim. This is exactly what maximum energy is for. Surpass your limits. It'll hydrate you while you're out in that brutal summer heat. Plus, it's full of essential nutrients.
Did you get stuck in promo mode or something?
sorry.
Marielle?
I've been eavesdropping on your conversations. The ones you had outside the hotel, and after you met with Sarah and Shahina. I just couldn't help being curious about what you all were investigating.
I see. Well, can't say I'm surprised, really.
Are you sure curiosity is all that stoked your interest? Perhaps you've concerns on the mind as well. After all, seeing as this situation has much to do with Dingo, I imagine there's information that only you are familiar with.
Oh, yeah. I guess that's true.
You mean about why he came back to Tharbad last October?
Yeah, he told me he came back when we were celebrating last year's scoop together. I got kinda drunk though, so I didn't remember what he said until after the fact. But I still don't understand. Dingo wasn't a crime reporter, so what could he possibly need to come back to Tharbad for?
If he wasn't here for work, he must have needed to make time in his schedule to come all the way out here.
Honestly, I'm still not sure what it is you're investigating. But I know every nook and cranny of this place like the back of my hand, and I've already looked into everything that happened with Almada last year. As someone with ties to the situation, I think there might be a way I can help. Would you please let me come with you?
Marielle.
Well, how about it?
Given that you're the one who hired us, we'll go with whatever you decide to do.
All right, fine. Just don't get carried away, okay? The authorities might have shut this place down, but it could still be dangerous. And if things take a turn for the worse in there, I'll be sending you packing. Got it?
Yes! Don't worry, Marielle. I'll keep you safe no matter what comes our way.
We don't have much time. Let's go.
Unregistered life forms detected. Please present your 12-digit identification code. If you are indeed registered with our system, I repeat, please present your 12-digit identification code. Correct. I am Eos-2, the administrative hollow responsible for the terminal Aurora Eon. Registering all individuals within range as intruders. Commencing activation of security automatons. It is suggested that you evacuate immediately. Intruder identification complete. Swin Abel, Nadia Rain, Rufus Alvarez, Kevin Graham, Marielle M.A. Incapable of identifying remaining individual. Multiple security automatons destroyed. While possible that this was done in self-defense, I am now designating all individuals within range as probable enemy infiltrators. Initiating emergency response. Any attempts to approach will result in the activation of the Administrative Hollow's self-destruct mode. Maintaining silence. I repeat, any attempts to approach will result in the activation of my self-destruct mode. Based on my analyses, your conduct is befitting of those typically designated as enemy infiltrators. Unless you are capable of proving your intentions, which are notoriously difficult to quantify, I will remain steadfast in my determination. Please continue. Professor Hamilton's current whereabouts remain unknown to me. However, I have been able to verify your claim that she is being pursued in secret. The evidence you have provided regarding the approaching danger to the system's administrator is sufficient. However, I am having difficulty confirming your true intentions here. I am also uncertain of your capability of handling such a situation. As such, I would like to issue a task. Only upon its completion will I reach a conclusion regarding your degree of skill. In order to proceed, you will be required to complete the specified simulation. I have authorized you to connect to the Aurora. Please complete the simulation within 30 minutes.
I did it!
Well done.
Can't say I really get what you did just there, but hey, nice job.
I knew you could do it, LP. Mayor's got nothing on you.
You're a real lifesaver, Lapis. Now then, Eos 2, was it? Think you're up for sharing now?
Affirmative. I will temporarily allow for inquiries while I am in administrator mode. However, please be advised that there are a number of matters on which I have been prohibited from speaking.
So the place where all the magic happened is somewhere out in the Sand Sea, huh? This was just a backup facility. And they've been using that device, the Alter Core, to produce sandstorms.
Our theory about the construction taking place in the desert was right on the mark then. That will be where the main unit is.
Which means it must be where the irrigation work took place. Got a feeling that might also be where the agave is grown.
Yeah, sounds right to me.
By the way, Eos 2, has anyone ordered you to strengthen the sandstorm barrier in the past year?
Affirmative. In October of 1208, Professor Hamilton tasked me with the responsibility of doing so within a specified time frame. Year 1209 of the Septian calendar. The Great Conjunction, when the Sun, the Moon, and the Septian planets align with the Great Shadar Triangle. As per her instructions, I was to strengthen the barrier 50 days prior to this event.
Really?
Something happened over at the observatory in Basel, too.
What does any of this even mean?
Eos, how's about I just call you Tui? Tui, I have a proposition to make. I believe the gentleman next to me gave you a pretty decent rundown of our situation. So, think you could consider bringing down that barrier of yours for a bit? Long enough for me to accomplish my mission?
Huh?
So he's committed then.
Not sure I could ever go through with it myself.
My apologies, but trusting you is not something I feel comfortable doing yet. In absence of a direct order from Professor L. Hamilton, or a clear and present threat to her, that request cannot...
What?
I don't think it's because of us this time.
I'm picking up something on my sensors. Someone's breaking in.
Our friends from the hotel, I presume.
You mean...
Yeah, probably. Tui, can you throw up the video feed?
Affirmative. Connecting to input.
What? Oh no, it's Ashen!
And the Shang-Shou we saw on Nemeth. These guys look like elites, too.
They read us like a book.
Lapis Rosenberg, please obstruct the enemy infiltrators. I will grant you full access to our floor controls.
What?
All right, understood. Oh, wow, so that's how it works. Ooh, now that's nifty.
I have temporarily authorized the release of the barrier. However, I am only capable of suppressing it for 5 hours. If you remain in the area past the allotted time limit, you will unfortunately be trapped inside. Please plan accordingly.
Got it.
Good luck, you two.
Don't worry, we've got this!
Commencing release of both the sandstorm barrier in the Sand Sea, as well as the tower's concealment barrier.
Tower?
So that's the main facility, eh?
I synchronized with your shard search and temporarily disengaged the concealment filter. If you make your way toward its silhouette, you will arrive at your destination.
Oh crap! Hey, you guys dodging everything LP's throwing at him!
I'd say we only have about 10 minutes before they reach us.
To your left is an egress route. The now deceased Gaspar Dillon had it prepared for himself in case of emergency. It will lead you to the entertainment district.
You have our gratitude. I believe it's about time we made our exit, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, didn't Van say that's where that CEO was killed by the Mafia?
What? Does that mean it's haunted?
Not the time, you two! Make sure you stick close!
Will do.
I still don't totally get what's going on, but if possible, could you please not blow yourself up or anything like that?
Good call. You know what? Feel free to tell the intruders anything you want about us. I'm sure a hollow as smart as you should be able to haggle with those folks no sweat.
Considering how concerned you are for the safety of the professor, don't you think you should stick around until you're able to confirm that she's safe and sound?
Yep, you gotta take good care of yourself. Oh, and thanks for everything, Tui.
Yeah, you really saved our butts. Now, just leave the professor to us.
I had a bunch of fun with that test you gave us, by the way. Maybe we can play together again sometime.
Perhaps. Please be careful on the way out.
Ah, yeah, that's the stuff.
She's hot as hell.
Oh, goddess, it's a...
Oh, strip club, huh? Wow. Who would have thunk?
Nope, not happening. S, you better not look.
It's not like I was staring or anything. Unlike you.
Ugh, Rufus, I want to see what all the fun's about.
Not until you're a proper adult, I'm afraid. Kevin, given our time limit, I believe it would be wise to see ourselves out, for their sakes as well.
Right. Would have been nice to stick around, but I guess we had our fun last night.
Holy, how is she that flexible? Don't worry, S, I'll do that for you too someday.
Well, sounds like the two of you are enjoying the show.
Nadia, my neck's starting to hurt.
What is this system's true purpose, and where is the altar core being housed?
I'm afraid I do not understand the intent of your question. However, I feel it apt to inform you that this system's settings are extremely delicate. As it utilizes shard code, an attempt to physically extricate information may result in unforeseen consequences.
They really did us in here, huh? But I guess I should have expected as much from the fifth and the head of the Ironbloods.
Shall we have our team pursue them, my lady?
He may be a Dominion, but if we can manage to overwhelm him with our strength, suppressing him should present little issue.
True. But I think a decision like that would be better left to Her Highness. Plus, we're more suited to stealing the spotlight at the climax.
Excuse me? Honestly, I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around all this. But if there's one thing I'm sure of right now, it's that Professor Hamilton is definitely up to something. And if Dingo had some kind of connection to her, then I can't just leave this to someone else to deal with. So please, take me with you.
Marielle. Well...
No. You'd only slow us down. Look, I don't mean to be harsh, but where we're headed, there's just too many risks. Based on what I've heard from our friends in Basel, those same beasts from the incident in March might be roaming around too.
You mean the Demi-Grendels?
Servants manifested through the power of the Eighth.
If what you're saying is true, then this endeavor will indeed be dangerous.
Yeah, those things really put us through the ringer last time. Anyway, Marielle, just leave this to us. I promise we'll let you know as soon as we find anything. You'd be okay with that, right, Kevin?
Nadia.
Yeah, fine. Like I could ever say no to a cutie like you.
Alright. Sorry for holding you guys up when you're in a hurry. Just please be careful. And try not to push yourselves too hard, okay?
Sorry for making you guys lie.
It's fine. We're pretty used to it by now. Plus, depending on how things go, it might not have to be a lie for much longer.
Exactly. We might be helping with your investigation, but the jury's still out on whether we'll let you get your endgame. And we still owe Dingo. This is as good a chance as any to pay him back.
Agreed. I still owe him for his kindness.
Then I suppose I need not say anything.
Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, I guess. For now, we just need to focus on getting our evidence.
Think about what you can do and what you want to do. You'll find a clue in how to move forward in the gap between the two. I can't agree there. If your coverage of the coup is anything to go by, you're doing great.
No, I'm not gonna let everyone else fix my problems for me. I need to follow this up on my own. Alright, after I finish covering the movie, I'm going to put my all into figuring out what Dingo was up to, no matter the cost.
In that case, would you care for some assistance?
Your Highness! Najee, too!
Please, be at ease. Heiyue has already withdrawn from the city. All parties will likely agree to letting the Fifth Dominion handle affairs here.
You mean...
We shall leave the secrets of the Sand Sea to Father Kevin, yes. In the meantime, however, we will be moving our pieces elsewhere on the board. But in order for that to happen, we'll need your help.
What plebeians! Of course a genius like me would be able to predict their movements. Oh, quit your whining, you dullards! Just you wait. I'll outwit them all! Of course I am!
beautiful.
Yeah. Can't believe it's been here this whole time and nobody even knew.
Ancient Sumerian by the looks of it. I'd say from over 1,200 years ago, during the age of the Great Collapse. Though the equipment over there looks like it's only from about 20 years ago.
Likely tools Professor Hamilton and her engineers used for the irrigation project. Though I can't say how they're related to the towers still being operational.